Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Today, we are going to take the lecture on the chapter respiration. Can we start without wasting our time? Okay. So, the topic is, what is respiration? Respiration is nothing but it is a process that the body uses to release energy from the digested food material. Some of you might at least have a doubt, then what is the difference between respiration and breathing? I think Amal sir has discussed the differences in the last class. Am I right? Yes. How many of you are new in the class? First time in the class? First time in the class of biopoints. Okay. Kriti, we are dealing with a new topic, so it will be able for you to understand. Anupriya, are you getting all the points? Is the class going fine? Okay. So breathing is a process by which oxygen is inhaled and carbon dioxide is given out. And this breathing is a particular process or the first step that is involved in respiration. Clear? Can anybody tell me why breathing is one of the most important steps of respiration? What is the need for breathing and respiration together? Anybody? You can have a wild guess and tell me the answer. Why do we start the process of respiration with breathing? All can guess. Yes, one answer received. The exchange of gases is needed. What about others? Yeah, it's a mechanical process. Others? Ishika, Sneha, Ayush, Abhijit, tell me the answer fast. Nobody else. Okay. What is the answer is that breathing, because in respiration we have to, yes, exactly, Kriti. We have oxygen or we need oxygen in order to break down glucose. Okay, we need oxygen in order to break down glucose. And how do we get oxygen for the process? It is by breathing. What do you mean by breathing? Breathing is the intake of oxygen and giving out of carbon dioxide. Therefore, we can tell that breathing is the first and the most important step in the process of respiration. Up to here, clear? Understood? Anupriya, are you here? New person?
Yes, sir.
Please don't unmute yourself because we have to upload it on YouTube. Okay, you can use the chat box. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So, once again, a respiration is the process by which our body uses to release energy from the digested food. So don't get confused with these both equations of respiration and photosynthesis. Guys, the major difference between respiration and photosynthesis, anybody? Guys, please don't unmute yourself or else I have to remove you. That's why I'm asking. Okay? Anybody tell me the difference between respiration and photosynthesis? Fast, we don't have time to waste. Yeah, photosynthesis needs sunlight. A major difference is there between the two. If you consider the equations of photosynthesis and respiration. Exactly, Ruby. In photosynthesis, we are taking in carbon dioxide, or carbon dioxide is a raw material. Carbon dioxide is a raw material and oxygen is given out. Guys, everybody getting the point? And in respiration, we need oxygen as the raw material. All these things are board exam questions. Okay, differentiate between photosynthesis and respiration with the help of the balanced chemical equation. How many of you have wrote the last exam, first unit test paper for 20 marks? In that, I asked a question, write the equation for photosynthesis. Am I right? Yes. Most of you try to write that, but some of them have forgotten to write. For example, in photosynthesis, in the top of the arrow, you have to write two things. What are they? The additional things that are essential for photosynthesis. Here you will be writing carbon dioxide plus water. Yes, exactly, Ishika and Abhijit. Chlorophyll and sunlight. Everybody write. Chlorophyll and sunlight. But most of you fail to write. That's why I deducted 1 mark for that. For your board exam, the examiner will strike off the answer completely without looking, even if you have wrote the entire equation. They are not going to give you the marks for that. Clear? Is 1 point for your exam clear now? Don't miss anything that you study. Okay? Yes, we should balance the chemical equation also. That was the second mistake that I saw in the paper. Most of you have written the equations correctly, including these two things, but they haven't wrote the balanced chemical equation, and nearly 3 or 4 students have failed to write water here. Guys, we use water as the raw material and we get water as a byproduct also in photosynthesis. Most of you fail to write water there. Okay. Okay. Arjun, are you here? I think no reply from you in today's class. Arjun, are you here? Okay. Then we are using for respiration, we are using glucose plus oxygen, and it is being converted into carbon dioxide, water, and the most important product, that is the energy. From where are we getting the glucose? Glucose is being taken from the digestive system. Oxygen from the respiratory system. And carbon dioxide is a waste product exhaled. Water is also one of the waste products. Amal sir is not well, having a throat problem. From next portion onwards, he will continue. Okay, don't worry. Since I have to be, this is a very long chapter. For ICC students, this is 4 different chapters. Digestive system, 1 chapter, respiratory system, another chapter, circulatory system and excretory system. You have all the 4 chapters together as a single unit, life process. That's why the chapter is getting so lengthy. And most important thing is that we will finish heredity and evolution today. Okay? The genetics or the heredity part we will finish it today, and genetics, that is heredity part, we will finish today. Evolution, only a few portions, because most of the portions are removed from the syllabus. Okay, we need only certain terms to study. That will be easy for me to explain. Okay, so don't miss the class, those who are able to join. Okay, respiration, it is a process by which a living being utilizes the food to get energy. So in receiving energy is the most important process or most important thing of respiration. Clear with the respiration? All of you take down the lecture notes fast. Okay, and most important thing, follow any one note while you are studying for the exam. Some guys are following this note and some other notes. If you are using a reference guide for your reference, please study things from that only. Don't get mixed up the things. Okay, I found that problem also with some students, and as a result they missed certain points in the answers. Okay, if you are writing anything, you have to write only from a particular note or from a particular site. Okay, so respiration is an oxidation reaction. What do you mean by an oxidation reaction? Not 8, Kriti. We are having the next class at 4:30 p.m. evening. Okay, on heredity and evolution. Okay. Yes, Abhijit, oxidation means the removal of hydrogen, but here we have to use some more what? Yes, Abhijit, you said both the answers also. Removal of hydrogen or the addition of oxygen is called oxidation. Here we are adding oxygen to glucose, right? That is why you can call it to be what? Oxidation reaction. Guys, can anybody tell me, you have studied cell in your 9th standard. All of you, please come in fast. Those who have studied cell, the basic unit of life in the last year, 9th. Only Abhijit, Kriti, Kanishka, Ruby, Ankit, Ayush. Where is Ayush? Yeah, in 9th. Amal sir has taught you. Is it? Okay. So, those who are studying the 10th standard also, Ayush can answer the question. Name the cell organelle. Name the cell organelle which is a site of cellular respiration. Fast. Site of cellular respiration. Exactly, mitochondria. I don't know how many of you have said it from your knowledge. At least one or two might have looked at this particular slide and answered the question. Is it? Or all of you have remembered the points? Yeah, this was in the quiz also. Okay. How was yesterday's quiz? Was it useful? Arihan, we have started with respiration. Okay, started only. Okay. Arjun, yesterday we had a quiz at ahaslights.com. Only 6 participants. I told that 7 participants can participate, even though 7 was not even 7 participated, only 6 or 5. Yeah, okay. You will get there, no, don't worry. We have just started only. Respiration is the process by which a living being utilizes the food to get energy is called respiration. Guys, before that, I have to ask you, what is the mode of exact answer I need, okay? What is the mode of nutrition in fungi? Mode of nutrition in fungi. Exact and particular answer. No, Ishika, it is, even though we are classifying it under heterotrophic, see, Arjun, parasitic, Ayush, parasitic. Is fungi showing parasitic mode of nutrition? The answer is saprophytic. If a question like that, a 1 mark question, I think it was a 1 mark question in the exam, right? Yeah, everybody, now they all are correcting. It was a 1 mark question in the last exam. And most of you have wrote heterotrophic, and I was not able to give marks to anybody. Even at last, I was too confused about the answer because majority, only 1 or 2 have written saprophytic. All the rest of the 13 students wrote the exam, and nearly 12 or 11 students have written the answer as heterotrophic, and 2 or 3 have written saprophytic. Finally, I was even confused to give marks for heterotrophic also. The answer is saprophytic, okay? Don't get confused in the next exam. And tomorrow you have the next exam. Do everybody know the portion from life processes? Complete digestion, the process nutrition completely. First, refer the previous lectures on the net. Then you have to read your NCERT textbook. Practice questions from digestion. Very scoring chapter, okay? Life processes. I have added more questions from the chapter life processes only in order to make you score good marks. Okay? Ruby, is now the sound okay? Yeah, I'll tell the diagrams. Ruby, how's the sound now? Okay. You have 3 diagrams in that chapter, okay? In the first part, that is digestive system. The human digestive system is 1 diagram. Okay? Second diagram is the holozoic mode of nutrition in amoeba. Third process, when you studied about photosynthesis in your NCERT textbook, you can find the diagram. Structure of leaf. These three diagrams are there on that chapter. And one more is there, guard cells along with stomata. Guard cells along with stomata. Okay, clear with the four diagrams to be studied for exam? Out of this, three diagrams are there for your tomorrow's exam. Three diagrams. One comes under 5 marks question, one comes under 2 marks question, and one comes under 3 marks question. Okay, I will not be checking how beautifully you draw the diagram. You can just draw the diagram and I'll give marks. Only 1 or half mark for the presence of the diagram. It's exactly how CBSE also values your paper. Okay. They'll be giving marks for the labeling. Yeah, Arjun, no need to draw it like exactly like an artist or something like that. You draw according what you can draw in the paper. Exactly how you are going to draw in the board exam. Okay. And please be careful that you mark all the necessary parts asked in the question. Okay. Okay. Somebody asked me what is holozoic mode of nutrition. Holozoic mode of nutrition is obtained in human beings and amoeba also. That means we are ingesting the food material. Okay. Ingesting the food material followed by the certain steps such as absorption, digestion, assimilation, digestion. Is it clear? Clear? I think Riyansh Raj asked the question. Is it clear now? Okay. Respiration is an oxidation reaction in which the carbohydrate is the glucose only. Carbohydrate is oxidized to produce energy. Okay. Mitochondria is the site of respiration. Mitochondria is the site of cellular respiration. Guys, tell me where all the type of cellular reactions are taking place. Name the cell organelle where all types of metabolic reactions are going on. One answer from anybody. No, Ayush, it's not mitochondria. Name the part of the cell where all the metabolic reactions are going on. Exactly, Kriti, it is cytoplasm. 9th standard students are also going downwards. This was the first thing that you were taught. Is it Riyansh, Ayush? Are you here, Riyansh and Ayush? I'm not telling you also because you are the beginners, okay? It will take some time for you to digest all these things. But the 10th standard students are also making the mistakes. They have studied last 1 year about this chapter. Yeah, we don't have in a detailed manner about the working of mitochondria, okay? Riyan shall explain it, Amal sir will explain it in the chapter cell, okay, when he continues it. So mitochondria is a site of respiration and the energy released is stored in the form of ATP. The full form is adenosine triphosphate. Guys, what is the full form of ADP? ATP is adenosine triphosphate. What is the full form of ADP? Adenosine diphosphate. Exactly, Abhijit. Guys, whether ATP or ADP is the energy currency of a cell. Energy currency of a cell. Exactly, ATP. Take this point in your notebook, okay? The energy currency of a cell is ATP. Yes, Ankit, Ishika, Ritika, everybody, correct. Kriti, are you getting the point? ADP is if two phosphate groups are only present, you will be calling it as ADP. Actually, you will study about the concept of ADP in 11th standard. Okay, there you have detailed study in photosynthesis process and respiration in plants. You will study about ADP. Guys, you have to understand that ADP is not released anywhere. ADP is used. Okay, ADP is used and phosphate group is added to ADP in order to convert it into ATP. This equation you will study in your 11th standard, not necessary now. Riyansh asked me about the working of mitochondria, right? This is a mechanism. That is, adenosine diphosphate will combine with a phosphate group, will convert it into ATP. Okay. ATP is stored in mitochondria and is released as per its needs. Guys, clear with this slide? We are going a bit slower now. I have to finish this chapter today. This particular portion. Everybody, Arehan, are you getting my point? Arehan, Anshika, Sneha and Arehan, are you getting the points? Okay. So let's move on. What are the steps involved in respiration? We are next going to deal about the steps involved in respiration. Okay, breaking down of glucose into pyruvate. Guys, are you hearing me? Is my voice audible? Yeah, I'm going to explain about the pyruvate. So we are first converting glucose into pyruvate. This steps happens in the cytoplasm. I told earlier, cytoplasm is the region where all the metabolic reactions are taking place. Okay, so glucose molecule is broken down into pyruvic acid in the cytoplasm, and it is the first steps involved in the respiration. Guys, are you hearing any sound? Guys, please wait for 1 second. Okay. Okay, guys, let's continue. So breaking down of glucose into pyruvate takes place in the cytoplasm. So glucose molecule is broken down into pyruvic acid. Okay, we are using glucose, then ATP. You don't need in detail about all these things, okay? You have to study just this also. That is the first step involved in the process of respiration is breaking down of glucose into pyruvate. Are you all hearing me now? Guys? Okay. Because if I taught you the structure of pyruvic acid and everything like that, you will get, your head is gonna burst. Okay, all these things are for your 12th syllabus only. Structure of pyruvic and all you will study in chemistry, in the chapter organic chemistry. Yes, Abhijit, Rubisco and everything you will study in class 11. You have to just make sure the term, what do you mean by glycolysis? What is glycolysis? It is a process in which the glucose molecule is converted into pyruvic acid. Glucose molecule consists of how many carbon? You have to study this also. Glucose molecule consists of how many carbon atoms? 6 carbon atoms. Whereas it is broken down and is converted into a 3 carbon compound. Okay, you have to study, don't get confused. Glucose is a 6 carbon compound. Pyruvic acid is a 3 carbon compound. Next, we are going to discuss about, okay Ruby, no problem. Join for the exam tomorrow. Next, we are going to discuss about the fate of pyruvic acid. We know that, guys, I notice that some of you have writing unwanted notes also, okay? Somebody have sent me the notes of heredity and evolution. 2 or 3 people have sent me. Guys, no need of writing all the things in the diagram, okay? The important points that you need, I'll be including in the writing part and I will be explaining. Take down only those parts in your notebook. Okay, in the heredity and evolution, some table was there indicating certain ratio, 101:300, like that, so many ratio were there. You don't need to study all these things, okay? Clear? Guys, is my voice audible? Okay. So, pyruvic acid, you have to study here is what? Glucose is a 6 carbon compound, whereas pyruvic acid is a 3 carbon compound. Next, we are going to look what is happening to this pyruvic acid. Guys, 1 second, let me check how many portions or slides are remaining. Oh, you have a little bit lengthy chapter. Okay, let's try to complete. Breaking down of pyruvic acid takes place in the mitochondria. Where does the breaking of glucose takes place? Breaking of glucose takes place in the fast breaking of, yes, it's exactly Riansh Raj. It is cytoplasm. 10th standard students are keeping quiet. Mitochondria. Here you are taking pyruvic acid breaking takes place in the mitochondria. Don't get confused with the two. Breaking of glucose takes place in the cytoplasm. Breaking of pyruvic acid takes place in the mitochondria. Glucose is a 6 carbon compound. Pyruvic acid is a 3 carbon compound. And the molecules formed depends upon the type of respiration in a particular organism. At the end of this chapter, you will study about the different type of respiration. Fish respire through which respiratory organ of fishes? Anybody? Respiratory organ of fish. Yes, exactly, gills. Insects, like cockroach, insect. What is a respiratory organ? Yes, Ishiga, trachea. Then humans, we all respire with the help of exactly lungs. Respiration is of 2 types, that is aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration, from the term itself, aerobic means you consume oxygen. Anaerobic means there is no use of oxygen. Okay, can we move with the next one? That is respiration, gaseous exchange. Okay, what are the major steps involved in the process of respiration we are going to study? Gaseous exchange. First step is gaseous exchange. Second step is breakdown of simple food. Gaseous exchange means in respiration we are intake of oxygen and removal of carbon dioxide. And that process you will be calling it as to be the breathing. Guys, if you have any doubt, I'm going a little bit fast. Is it a problem? If anybody, at least one person wants me to take the class slowly, I'll go slowly only. All these points you know, right? Intake of oxygen and exchange of carbon dioxide is glucose. Not glucose, sorry. Intake of oxygen and release of carbon dioxide, you'll what? Call it as breathing. Next step is the breakdown of simple food in order to release energy. That you will be calling it as a cellular respiration. Clear with the processes involved in respiration? Fast, 6 minutes remaining for the class. This might be a 2 marks question for your exam, okay, board exam. 2 marks question sometimes you can expect. What are the steps involved in respiration? Gaseous exchange and breakdown of simple food in order to release energy. So I'm moving with the next slide. If anybody wants note of this, you can please take a snapshot of the slide and put it in group. Next, we are moving on with the type of respiration. As we have already discussed that there are two types of respiration. First one is the aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration, you have to need 10th standard students, you have to study only up to this level. The type of respiration that happens in the presence of oxygen, the only point that is mentioned in your textbook. Aerobic respiration is a type of respiration that is taking place in the presence of oxygen, and anaerobic respiration that takes place in the absence of oxygen. Okay. Look in this diagram. This is a higher class diagram, okay? This is a mitochondria. This is structure of mitochondria, right? Look, oxygen is utilized and carbon dioxide is evolved. That is the presence of oxygen. Pyruvic acid, in this process, pyruvic acid is converted into carbon dioxide. Another important point. No, Kanishka, next class you will be having another link and another meeting ID and password. Okay, I'll put it 5 minutes before the class. So 2 points we have studied. Aerobic respiration takes place in the presence of oxygen, and in here pyruvic acid is converted into carbon dioxide. Clear? Yes. And energy is released and water molecule is also formed. So which are the end product formed over here? Energy and water molecule is formed. Clear with the 3 points I needed to write in the exam? Presence of oxygen, pyruvic acid converted into carbon dioxide, energy released, energy and water molecules are the end product. I'm moving with the next slide. Guys, is it clear or I'm going a bit faster? These all are simple points. That's why I'm going a bit faster. Guys, no need to look at this diagram and read all the terms, okay? You need only this particular term as per your syllabus. Glycolysis, glucose converted into pyruvic acid. Krebs cycle and all is a 5 marks essay question in 12th standard. Okay, in the chapter respiration in plants. Glycolysis is a 5 mark exam, not 5 marks question. Krebs cycle is a 5 marks question. ETS is another 5 marks question. Here you have to study only glycolysis. Here you are studying only one sentence about glycolysis, but actually glycolysis is taking place in different steps. Nearly 8 or 9 step process is glycolysis. Exactly, Arjun. You have to study these 3 points. Aerobic respiration in the presence of oxygen, pyruvic acid converted into carbon dioxide, end products are energy and water molecule. Next, anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration is the type of respiration that takes place in the absence of oxygen. Guys, take down only these points which I am telling to be important. Anaerobic respiration takes place in the absence of oxygen. Take down that particular point. Second point, pyruvic acid is converted into ethyl alcohol or lactic acid. Second point. First point is the definition. Second point, pyruvic acid conversion. Third is the end product formed here is ethyl alcohol. Ethyl alcohol is formed in anaerobic respiration. Clear? Only these 3 points required. We are using it for ethanol or lactic acid fermentation. Clear, everybody? Somebody asked me what is pyruvate. This is the structure of pyruvate. 3-dimensional structure. This is glucose. This is pyruvate. Guys, clear with the differences between aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration? Can we move? Okay, less than 1 minute. It's better we stop the class. We have all these things. These equations are important, okay? We have the human respiratory system. So anyway, thank you all. Thanks for all the students who attended the class. Don't forget to attend the class at 4:30 on heredity and evolution. Okay? Please